I'm sticking to my assessment, my big picture assessment of how the schedule sets up, Kaleb.
Mm-hmm.
What I said on Nebrasketball Brunch, okay? And I know there are people who, because it's 4 losses in a row, and who can blame them, that are really, really down right now, that feel like the season is spiraling out of control. You got to win it. USC is a must win now. USC is a must win for this team. But until these road games are chances, are opportunities, and this was another missed opportunity, but as long as they're losing these road games, and I'm talking specifically about this current group of road games that they're in and will have, and that's the run of Purdue, Maryland, Wisconsin, Oregon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all long shot Hail Mary games, right? And you get one, and it erases – you get one of those road games, like I called it, it's an eraser of kind of the down period that Nebraska is having here in January. You don't get any of them. Okay, you've got to get the home games, though. And USC is different. USC is now different. You lost any wiggle room that you got with that Rutgers loss. And so the USC game is a must win. If you can get that USC game and you can get one more before February 9th, whether it's one of the long shot road games, whether it's Illinois at home or at Washington, in my opinion, guys, I mean, people who are down, frustrated, mad right now are not going to like this. But if you get the USC game and one more game by the Ohio State game on February 9th, you're still on schedule for where you need to be. Now, it doesn't mean that you've earned it, but you're on schedule at that point with how the schedule sets up, where the home games, who they've been against. That you're still on schedule to get 2021 wins if you do what you need to do. And you don't have a hole that is going to be a huge issue to dig yourself out of. Mm-hmm. Now, if they can't win, they can't win. And that's a different story. And I know there's people who believe that right now, judging from the just the freakouts over there in the YouTube chat right now. So, but that those are my thoughts on the schedule situation. And so a close loss today. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing new I'm panicking over today that I wasn't. I mean, to be honest, like today went better than I kind of expected it would generally. And it was still an L. And
just a missed opportunity.
It certainly was a missed opportunity.
Kind of described them.
And it's freaking frustrating that they were that close to get to put. I mean, man, hit that 3, get those points, hit a few more free throws, and win this game, and that changes everything. That really is an eraser for the last 3 games. Didn't get it done. Your chances, you have one more chance that's not on the board anymore to do that then.
Now, I don't know if you saw the statistic or you saw me just tweet this out, but Fred Hoiberg has coached 175 games as the head coach of the University of Nebraska. Do you guys know what that overall record is? Because we hit a milestone today.
Loss number...
Was this loss number 100?
This was loss number 100 in the Hoiberg era at Nebraska.
Yeah. Boy, it's interesting. It's interesting, but there are people there are people jumping hard off the bandwagon based on the last 2 weeks of 2 years of basketball. Everybody can do that. Got a lot of people who are worried about them making the Big Ten tournament right now. I'm not there yet. Again, am I really frustrated about how they got one blowout and then lost 3 one-possession games? Yeah, for sure. But, man, I don't know that I'm really quite ready to scrap what the last 2 years have been based on this. I can see that there are some people who are, though. We'll see. Again, talk to me after USC, and then I'll give you my assessment. But I got to see that first.
Because at that point, and yes, USC went to Illinois and won, and that's kind of the statement upset so far in the Big Ten season right here. But for Nebraska, after winning 20 in a row at home, if you lose back-to-back at home and it's part of a 5-game losing streak, my concern level will be very high when we get to
very different than after today.
But
yes, I agree.
You win that, and I'm still probably dropping a little bit of where my NCAA tournament confidence meter is still. But if you win that, it's not off a cliff in the same way. When you're about to head on the road to Wisconsin, then back home with Illinois, then Pacific Northwest for 2 games.
If they beat USC, I'll stay at 4. I'll stay flat for this week if they beat USC. Yeah.
Yeah, it all comes down to that one. That's kind of your barometer on, can you right the ship ahead of a tough stretch of games.